Hi everyone, my name is LaVee and I'm an intern at Learnivore. So today I'll be doing part 2 of my series on giving you some quick tips about how to write song lyrics. So writing the base of your song, this is about writing the chorus. Last week's series was about what you need to know before you write a song. So when you're writing a song, you want to keep everything on track. So you need a solid idea that informs your entire song. So you want this to be a coherent idea that is present throughout your entire song. So the first thing that should be done when writing a song, of course, is writing a chorus, which is a part of a song that is repeated before or after each verse, depending on how you look at it. And choruses usually have refrain, repetition, rhyming, pauses, anything that you want to add to that. That's really up to you. But there are definitely some tips and ways in which you can speed up this process to make it easier, of course. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to establish a theme for your song, and you can do that by listening to the music, in which it informs the way and the idea that you come up with. As if you can think about the way in which, if the song is sad, that gives you an idea. You can write about heartbreak, losing something, anything such as that. So your theme informs your theme, and the rhythm of the song and the tone informs your theme. So you come up with an idea. That is the first step. And the next few steps don't have to really go in any particular order, but it's really helpful because they kind of precede one another. So my second tip is to make a word list. A list of words that you associate with the theme that you came up with. Theme that you come up with. So these words should have a lot of connection to that idea. And of course, these words don't have to show up anywhere in your song or in your lyrics, but this just helps to get your brain going, get you thinking about what you may want to do. So the third tip is to compile a list of rhyming words. So of course, these rhyming words, I would say, have them be in connection to your theme, because your theme, of course, is the thing that you really want to focus on when coming up with your song and writing your chorus. Even your entire song, these rhyming words really help to define everything what you want to do, and it may even advance your idea, give you something more specific to write about. So that's the third tip: have rhyming words that have connections to the theme, and write them down. It's going to be a long list, a short list, however long you want it to be. That's all you have to do. And then my fourth tip is to come up with a list of literary devices. And literary devices are important in all forms of literature because they help to broadcast the theme also, because you can think about how repetition helps to reinforce an idea, and it can reinforce your theme. Alliteration makes it sound pretty, sort of. Similes also can broadcast anything from being at peace to pain, anything, honestly. And those are the 4 tips. So the first one, just to repeat, is to come up with a theme, which can be based off the tone of the song, the rhythm, whatever. The second is to make a list of words that have connection to the theme. The third is to compile a list of rhyming words that have a connection to the theme, of course, and they do not have to show up in the song anywhere form, but this gets you thinking, gets you brainstorming, gets your ideas to further those. And come up with a list of literary devices and think about how they can event your overall message. So right now, I'm just going to use an example of a song that has a really strong chorus that I think most people know is Beyonce's "Say My Name," and I want you to think about the chorus solely. Even if you know the song, think about what the chorus tells you specifically without looking back at the verses. Oh, I'm gonna play it.
Say my name, no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you, you ain't running game. Say my name, you acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby, why the sudden change? Say my name, if no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you, you ain't running game. Say my name, you acting kinda shady, ain't calling me baby, better say my name.
So that was the chorus, and that was Destiny's Child, "Say My Name." So if you can think about what you get from that chorus, when I think about like specific lyrics, when I think of if no one is around you, that I think that if no one is around you, say baby I love you, you kind of get the idea that her significant other is deceiving her and possibly in the company of another woman while she's on the phone or begging him to acknowledge her so she can really understand if he's cheating on her with in order to she wants clarity on what's going on so you kind of understand the overall idea of the song from her chorus solely, even if you do know the entire song. That's what you get from her chorus, and that's what good choruses do. And so if I wrap up the tips again, basically come up with a solid theme, make a list of words that are connected to the theme, come up with a list of rhyming words that are also connected to the theme and don't have to show up in the song at all. 4, come up with a list of literary devices that help further your message. And I hope you enjoyed this video. This is part 2. And if your interest is piqued and you want to dive a little deeper into your own exploration of songwriting, go to Learnivore.com and check out Learnivore's composition instructors. You can search yourself or create a request and have one of the concierges do the work to find a few great instructors to choose from. Thank you and join me next week.